Still fans for on BCS television, and it's important that we lay to rest all the rumors that are making the rounds about all that we need to know about late Go King Rashidi Yekini. And sitting next to me this lovely afternoon is barrister Jubril Mohammed Olanrewaju, who happens to be his personal lawyer, and of course whatever he tells you, you know that it's authentic. Barrister, good to have you here.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon, viewers at home.
And of course, it's good to have you right here to actually clear the air on all that has been making the rounds as far as the death and of course afterlife of Rashidi Yekini.
I'm delighted to be here to say whatever you need to know about late icon Rashidi Yekini.
Of course, we've got so many questions lined out for you this lovely afternoon. But let me just start from this. I mean, apart from being Rashidi's lawyer, how close were you to Rashidi and his family?
Rashidi Yekini was a very good friend to me and was also like a brother because we came from the same state, Kwara State. He's from Ira and I'm from Ilorin. And I got to know Rashidi Yekini personally when I was serving with my former principal, Uche Amajo Anko, where we met. And when he realized that I was from Kwara State, and also because we share the same faith, and
incidentally, very religious man,
very religious. Incidentally, because I also play ball very well, I played very well when I was in school. So every Saturday at the police ground, he always come to play set with the All Stars. So he also met me playing good football with me. So usually we were also on the same side of games. I played midfield, he played striking role, then I supplied passes to him, and so we became very close, knowing fully well that I also worked in the firm who represented his interest. So from then upward, when I started my own firm, that was sometimes 2005, he came over to me, especially when he had issue with his property in Abuja, the property given to him by late General Sani Abacha in Abuja. So
you're very close.
Very close.
And I understand that you were even more close to him when he was, I mean, towards the end of his life also.
Yeah, because like I said, and like I've said in so many media, he became very close to me because Rashidi Yekini was someone that I would find it very difficult to open up to you. He was a bit an introvert.
His teammates complained about that.
He was very introvert because of his background, because of the way he was brought up, particularly circumstances that led to his father's death. And when he was very young and he would be fending for himself, because immediately afterwards his mother relocated to somewhere in Daja in Niger State and remarried. Where she had
the mother remarried?
Yes, she remarried. So he was left with his elder brother, who is also late now, Kamal. He was a good goalkeeper then. So he was left in his care, and then he stayed with his uncle, who was Esa Ira in Kwara State. And that one was a Malam, a Quranic teacher. And because Rashidi Yekini, because of his interest in football, he normally don't come back home on time, and the man was not happy about it. So most times he will shave his hair. You know, when they shave your hair that time, you become very somehow. You won't be able to go out. Then when that one didn't work for him, he was in the habit of chaining him down so that he won't be able to go out. So that.
All those yes.
So until he escaped one day into street and became a street footballer, where he became very popular.
You know, from what you said that you guys got very close when he, as regards his because of his properties that you had to probably manage for him and solicit for him as well. You probably know one or two things. One of the circumstances that surrounded his demise.
Well, if I catalog what led to his death, we won't live here today. But the long and short of story is that the family, because of the rumor that I was behaving abnormally.
Now, from my research, I heard that his neighbors got worried when they saw him burning some of his used properties, and that was where the rumor started.
Well, I also had the same story, and when I confronted him with that report, he told me, moved me around his property, the living room, the personal room, and his compound, and also asked me where, maybe if I notice any sign of burnt property, and whether his house that I used to know has changed
different from
where, that if anything is wrong with him, why will he bring his property out to burn? Instead, he will have touched the whole building and set it ablaze. That what he burnt was some very old mattress, and there was this radio transistor that stopped working.
You know what? I learned that he has this religious belief that you don't give out what you can't use. That was why he burnt those things that he felt are not very useful, just like the radio sets you were talking about.
Yes, especially that mattress was becoming very somehow to him, so he decided to discard them. And he said even the dustbin in front of the house, it took sometimes before the people in charge of sanitary whatever will come and pack them. So
burn it himself.
So
okay, to cut the long story short, the family heard
they because of that, they said they were concerned, and they wanted to assist. They wanted to take him for treatment, and in the process, he protested and told the mother that you've always known the kind of person that he was, and that she should just go back home and realize there was absolutely nothing wrong with him.
So the mother came with the family.
They came not initially. They came like 3 times before they eventually succeeded. They came from Iraq. The emissaries came from Iraq. Then, on 2 occasions, I had to intervene, take them before the DPO in charge of Oluole division. And the 3rd time, they even came with a doctor from Oshogbo, from Teaching Hospital Oshogbo. I mean, a psychiatric doctor. And he came with an injection that I wanted to come and inject him, and so that they would take him away. And he said,
there's nothing wrong with me.
You understand? So I had to call the then Commissioner of Police, Alhaji Adisa Baba Balanta then. So he now summoned all of them, including the DPO and every one of them. So when we got to the Commissioner of Police office, he interviewed everybody. He allowed everybody to talk, and he engaged late Rashidi Yekini personally for like 30 minutes. They were discussing so many issues, and he was reacting, he was responding properly, intelligently.
To you as his barrister, as solicitor, I mean, did you ever notice any strange behavior?
No, Rashidi Yekini has always been a very, very strange person, if you know what I mean. He was someone that there's no how you pretend to be in need and approach Rashidi Yekini for assistance. He will never assist you. He will only assist you if he is convinced that you truly needed his assistance.
Fast forward to, they eventually took him away.
On that fateful day, when he came back from his usual training.
Despite the fact that the commissioner...
he gave a standing order that they should leave him alone, that Yekini...
So they disobeyed the commissioner?
Yes, despite the fact that Rashidi Yekini was son, was also more or less
the breadwinner,
an indigenous of Oyo State, so to say, because he has decided to stay in Ibadan. You understand? And he's an international figure,
of course,
a national icon.
Yes.
Now, whatever you want to do to Rashidi Yekini, the state government should be aware, so that whatever happens, they will know that there's no underhand dealings.
Yes.
So that he gave an order and instructed the DPO to give that protection so that nobody will move near his house. Eventually, they came and took him away. They took him away to somewhere in a water area of Akpete. And 2 weeks later, he was pronounced dead.
In Ibadan?
Very well, in Ibadan. Here.
And you never saw him?
I never saw him ever since. He was, immediately after he died that day, he was hurriedly taken to Iraq and buried the following day. Jeez. So that's part of the way that we asked for time for him at least for post-mortem to be done on the body.
They never allowed.
They didn't allow that.
You talked about managing his properties. Let me ask you now, At the moment, who is managing the properties Rashidi Yekini left behind? Because we've been hearing issues that Mama kept saying, I've been abandoned, this and that. I've not been able to fend for myself, and that. Who's managing? Because you understand, he left properties over there in Ira and in Ibadan. Who's managing that?
So, Rashidi Yekini had just 2 properties. His house in Unianson area, which is very, conspicuous.
Yeah.
Everybody can see that property. He has another one in Ijagbo, not Ira. It's a 2-story building of 5 flats of 3 bedrooms.
Who's collecting the
mother had always been collecting the rent.
Some people are saying maybe the money is going somewhere else, not the money.
No, Mama is someone that you cannot cheat. You can't cheat Mama.
So where is the story coming from that she's been abandoned, she's not getting anything, she's left alone to fend for herself?
Well, sincerely, I'm also at loss. Because ever since Rashidi Yekini completed that property, 2-story building, 5 flats of 3 bedroom each. There's also adjoining 2-bedroom flat of 2-bedroom flat 2 BQ, and there are 2 shops attached to that property. All the rent
I've been going to Mama
ever since that property was completed. We're going to Mama.
Now I want to ask one question. We heard that 2 of Rashidi's girls, one finished in United Kingdom, the other in the London thereabout, who have actually been supporting their education.
To be honest, the mothers and probably their
mothers
and their stepfathers were the one
taking
basically supporting them. The little I also have I support until sometimes in 2016 when Barrister Seyi Akinwumi heard of the story and started supporting the second daughter which just finished from University of Ilorin. He took up the responsibility of his tuition fee and some other stuff, and until she finished, he had been supporting them.
Fantastic. Well, because we've heard a lot of stories out there, and of course it's nice having you to actually talk about everything to make it clear that no one abandoned Mama. She's been getting all the proceeds. Just like you said, Yakubu had left everything for Mama to be fine.
Yeah, Rashidi Yekini.
Yeah, Rashidi Yekini.
Yes.
He left it for Mama to be fine.
Right from time, he never allowed anybody to correct rent. Even personally, Mama had been collecting. And shortly after he died, Oyo State government, because we have to put the record straight and give credit and kudos to who deserves. Oyo State government, immediately after the land about Rashidi Yekini's death, gave a donation of 1 million naira, which was given in cash, and was given to the
1 million naira.
Yes, 1 million to Oba of Ira. Osun State government also did similar thing by giving 1.5 billion naira to the family of late Rashidi Yekini. Was also delivered to Kabiesi Oba of Ira, and part of this body was distributed into 3 places. 1 was given to Mama, and 2 were given to the 2 mothers of Rashidi Yekini children.
I must say a very big thank you to you, Barrister Jibo, for coming this afternoon.
Thank you so much.
For clearing the airways. The entire country has seen and have heard the truth of the matter. Well, I'm sorry, we really have to go now. See you next week, and the show returns. My name is Boluwaji Ogunmola. Stay safe. Do have a lovely day.